Obligation and obedience are connected. Before I get into that though, I definitely gonna stop and say, it's all glory to my God, man. Anything valuable that you get out of me is I don't generate it or create it, it's gifted to me for that purpose of you receiving it, so definitely all glory to my God. But obligation is connected to, or obedience is connected to obligation, however you want to put it, but it's like that. Like, in being obedient, there comes obligation in different forms. Obligation meaning like a commitment or a duty or something that you're tied to or bound to or connected to, and usually like tasks or actions or emotions or whatever you want to call it. But if you, or in you obeying or, receiving instruction, the nature of that is that you receive the instruction to follow through with it, to do it, to do what the instruction said. And then it's like another part of that is like it's deeper obligation, because then in doing it, the result of that is obligated to happen. Like if I obey a spirit of evil, then I'm obligated to receive the repercussions, but also like the fruits of that evil. Like, you know what I'm saying? A seed obeys its nature, and it follows its path in growing. Same thing with like people. Is like when you obey something, there are things that are obligated to come behind it, and the, like I said, there's purpose in that obligation. There's purpose in you doing that thing, and then it's like in you doing that thing and that obligated result taking place, there's purpose in that. So it's like when you obeying something righteous, particularly, it's like the obedience of that righteous thing, the obligation is righteous because that's the path it's on, or that's the path you chosen by choosing to obey it. And then it's like the obligation is righteous, and the repercussions or the results of that obligation is righteousness, because that's the path you set out on, So in saying this, I'm saying be aware of what you're obeying, because that's what you're obligating yourself to, as far as a path of present and future, and what is and what is to come. Like that's a thing that you're tying yourself to, that you're committing yourself to, that you're accepting a duty in, So just be aware of what you're obeying.